A very good afternoon and welcome to Ubc Lunchtime News today on the 2nd of November 2024. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha. Today, the State Minister for Youth, Dr. Balam Barugahara, has advised the youth to embrace government programs like MUGA, Youth Fund and Parish Development Model. He explained that funds from these programs can uplift them economically and curb on unemployment levels. Balam cautioned the youth to invest in these funds wisely, and Makerere University, of course, where various NRM youth attended, and asked President Yoweri Museveni to empower the circle with funds which can facilitate youth across the country to start up some activities. At the same event, Balam inspected local-made products by the NRM youth cadres from various areas.
What is the role of you in wealth creation? As you are aware, the population of Uganda, 78% of the population are people below 30. Those are the young people. So if we are to have maximum production of our country, then we must in no way leave you behind. So when we find an opportunity where young people come together to form a circle, as government, as your minister, I should be your voice to ask that this circle is organized. Can it have something so that they get out of poverty? Mzee wants you to get out of.
Act as an example, spread your message of wealth creation that you started way back in 1986 after entering this government.
Entrepreneurship, information, expertise, management and time talks about increasing labor productivity, reducing unemployment rates, especially for young people, and then improving access to financial services and the benefits as a social component of sustained, inclusive economic growth. Well, big bottle for a family.
Authority has expressed concerns over the shortage of pharmacists in government hospitals, which poses a significant risk to public health. This shortage has led to the unqualified doctors administering fake medicines to patients. The board chairman of National Drug Authority, Dr. Medad Bitecherezo, addressed these concerns during a meeting with pharmacists to discuss various health issues. The NDA's investigation has also revealed that some imported drugs have harmful side effects, prompting the authority to take action. At the same engagement, pharmacists raised various concerns which need immediate attention from National Drug Authority.
The training has been focusing on how you turn the cavera or the plastics which have been littered everywhere into a product which is useful, and that product which can be taken to the market. And some of the products which these ladies have been trained into making are the bags, the laptop bags, children's school bags, and also wallets and others, which are going to be put on the market and also used in the respective families and also communities. Why are we doing this? We are doing this, first of all, as an alternative to the waste problem which has been blown out of the proportion. We are seeing Kampala, we are seeing Uganda at large producing waste. As we know very well that Uganda produces over 500 tons of waste every day, and those tons of waste cannot be managed very well if people don't know what is the use and how do we deal with it. So this intervention and initiative is looking at conserving, but also putting structures that can conserve climate through sustainable initiative.
And today we are in Entebbe municipality working on a project where we are mapping functional communities for climate action, and today we are partnering with ALED to train the women and the community of Entebbe about climate change and plastic pollution. So we have had a plastic recycling training where Reform Africa was able to train a couple of women on how to turn plastic polythene bags, the caveras, into sustainable bags and accessories. And throughout this project, we aim to empower women on a scale of upcycling and recycling, but to also understand waste in general and plastic pollution, because in Uganda we produce over 500 tons of plastic bags every day and 51% is not collected.
First of all, we've used rubbish, especially leaves, dried leaves, which is rubbish. You can get it from anywhere, smoke it, make it, and this is the outcome of it. This is the product of it. So my aim, I'm here, I've learned, I've benefited from this. Secondly, after this, from what I've learned, I'm going to work on it and do marketing. Thank you very much.
We're so sorry about the mishap, but that's a story that was about the West District, and of course the civil society organizations in Entebbe municipality launched a waste management program, an intervention that aims at conserving the environment with sustainable solutions by empowering women through various groups to create a multiplier effect in conserving waste into useful products. Moving on from that, the National Drug Authority has expressed concerns over the shortage of pharmacists in government hospitals, which poses a significant risk to public health. This shortage has led to unqualified doctors administering fake medicines to patients.
Julius will know you have a system. Okay, so
and we are saying every drug imported into the country, manufactured into the country, that causes a side effect, it should be reported. And if they become so many, then it should be withdrawn from the market. And I can tell you, everybody that was in this meeting has agreed that we shall move as a team to make sure Ugandans are subjected to drugs that are safe.
The key areas that we found missing, detection was not there. How do you manage the adverse events? Or how do you report other medication use problems?
In this case, do also public facilities report through this, or they still continue with the one of FDA?
Related with medicines, the primary mandate of the pharmacy department, which unfortunately is it has the smallest structure in the entire hospital. Yet you are supposed to do things to do with the antimicrobial stewardship, where things of quality may also arise. I'm sure you have received very reports about drugs are not working.
you also need to have a schedule for refresher training. So within your company, make sure that you have a schedule. So someone will ask you, so for these training materials that you've given me, who do you need to train? So
this time of the year's witnesses prayers at several schools in readiness for final exams by Uganda National Examination Board. The 2024 primary leavers examination start on Tuesday with briefing by the head teacher. On Wednesday they will be writing mathematics and science and will climax Thursday with science and English. Take a look.
At Elista Primary School in Matuga, the prayers were for primary leaving examination candidates. This school is one of those that has the least number of candidates in the country, with 4 registered to sit this year's examinations that start next week. The candidates are Bridget Agasha, Stanley Sewemage, Sharwa Namotebi, and Sharifa Namayengo.
We are preparing for our examination by doing tests, and our teachers helped us to complete the syllabus, and we are praying to God to help us.
These 4 have been blessed during prayers in which the main message was belief, confidence, and trust in God. The school hierarchy and parents are optimistic that this pioneer class of the school that started this year will perform to its utmost to set the ball rolling.
We have prepared our children very well, first of all, by covering the whole syllabus. We have tested them extensively. They have revised. We have advised them, counseled them, given them all the necessary tips, we believe and we trust they can now handle any paper, including PLA, and we hope for the best.
Ndi musanyufu nnyo kuba essomero lino kuba mu kyalo mwe twali twali tetulina ssomero lijjayo baana bulungi n'okuva Elisita we yajja nze nina abaana ali mu P4 ne mu top.
Meanwhile, Motherwell Primary School in Mutungo has also prayed for its 29 candidates.
I'm so prepared that I really have hope that what my teachers have given me and what they have taught me is enough for me to pass my examinations.
Good enough for most of our candidates are doing sports because we realize that sports is one area which relaxes their mind. So we have always found that after they have played sports, they can rest, and then when they come back to class, they are well refreshed.
The 2024 primary leaving examinations start next week with mathematics and SST and will climax with science and English.
In more stories, the overseas Pakistanis Global Foundation Africa has held a free eye camp in Tinda. The 2-week camp was opened by the Pakistan High Commissioner in Uganda, Ambassador Wazir Mohammed. The camp will also carry out a cataract surgery, free medication, provision of free reading glasses, among others. Joel reports.
Today is the 4th day of the camp. By the grace of Allah, every day like 20 to 30 patients, they are getting free cataract surgery, and up to now like more than 100 people, they have done the operations, and we are requesting to our community, local community, please get benefit from this camp. It started on 28th October and up to 11th November we are going to continue. And it's going on in OPGFA Free Eye Hospital, Natinda.
We have invited our Pakistani doctors who are here. Please come and get a free treatment. Don't stay with the poor eyesight. As our doctors are here, they can work upon you. It is a totally free of cost. We are working on zero, so please don't stay at home if you have a problem on the eyesight. And in case regarding to eyesight, you can contact us.
Nze mbebaza omulimo gwe batukoledde kulwa Allah kubanga tetuteseemu sente zaffe bebateseemu sente zaabwe n'obudde twebaza Katonda yasinga abasasule mu kisinga obulungi insha Allah.
Nalyo nga liruma nnyo nalino naye kati we banokoseza siwulira bulumi naye bazanyo ekitongole kino Mukama akiwa omukisa.
Natadde tuli awo ne batukubira amasimu munaye mu bwangu obwo ne batuleeta twatambudde kiro ne tutuuka wano.
Stop breathing. To be a winner, you must breathe only when necessary. Breathing is for losers. What is that? Did I give you permission to sweat? You can sweat in your free time. Push the arms straight.
Winning is hard, but with MTN Momo, it's easy. Simply pay or shop with Momo for a chance to win mobile money every day. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
In the heart of Uganda, a financial revolution is happening. We were once left out, saving the old-fashioned way, with an unexpected saving spot, keeping it too close for comfort. But now, we found a better way to save and manage money. Download the Wendy app from Google Play or App Store or dial *229#. With Wendy, your money is safe and you can earn interest daily. Visit your Google Play or App Store or dial *229# to register. Wendy Wanawoli.
Honorable Fred Biamukama, Minister of State for Works and Transport in charge of transport, invites you to the launch of the 4-acre model campaign in the Greater Chibale District's Bunyoro sub-region. The event will take place at Chikwaya Primary School Playground, Kakumiro District on November 15th, 2024, starting at 10 a.m. and will be graced by His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni. All residents, civil servants and the leaders from the districts that make up Greater Chibale, Kakumiro, Chibale, Kagadi, Chikube and neighboring areas are encouraged to attend in large numbers. This initiative, led by the President, aims to bring ordinary people into the money economy by showcasing farmers who have succeeded in the 1-acre model, 2-acre model, 3-acre model and 4-acre model. Join local leaders and residents in learning how small land can be used to enhance food security and socio-economic growth. Don't miss this opportunity to witness the transformative impact on local communities.
The East Africa UK Tourism and Culture Expo 2024 is here, happening on 8th and 9th of November 2024 under the theme Enhancing Tourism as Engine for Social and Economic Transformation on the sidelines of WTM London at the Rembrandt Hotel, 11th Thurlow, PI South Kensington, London, SW7 2RS, United Kingdom. For tickets, exhibitors will pay £1,000 and participants will pay £300. For more information, call +256 787 096 100 or +254 795 806 969. Visit www.eaukTourismExpo.com to register.
The Ministry of Health informs the general public that there are some cases of Mpox detected in Uganda. The ministry, working with partners and affected district local governments, are doing their best to contain the situation. The signs and symptoms of Mpox are body rash, fever, general body weakness, headache, sore throat, nasal congestion or cough, and swollen lymph nodes. You can prevent yourself from getting infected with Mpox by avoiding close contact with people who have been confirmed to have Mpox or who have signs and symptoms of Mpox. Avoiding touching or sharing personal items like beddings, eating utensils, phones, or other belongings of a person who has the signs and symptoms of Mpox. Avoiding contact, including eating, with all wild animals, alive or dead, especially those known to carry the virus, such as rodents and monkeys, and those that appear sick or have been found dead. Getting vaccinated if you're among those who have been identified to be at high risk of Mpox infection. Mpox is treatable and usually goes away after 2 to 4 weeks. However, it can be severe, causing even death, especially among children, pregnant women, and those with other health conditions. For more information and support, contact your nearest health worker. Call the Ministry of Health's toll-free line on 0800 100 066 or send a free SMS to YouReport on 8500.
You're still watching UBC Lunchtime News. President Yoweri Museveni issued a stern warning regarding the politicization and misinformation surrounding government programs, particularly the rationalization of the government of the Uganda Coffee Development Authority. The president was meeting NRM Parliamentary Caucus led by the government Chief Whip Dennis Hamson Obua at his Kisuzi farm in Gomba district. This meeting was also attended by some wealth creators in the area.
The NRM Parliamentary Caucus meeting that was led by the government chief whip, Dennis Hamson Obua, and graced by local wealth creators, highlighted the impact of the Presidential Poverty Alleviation Program initiated in 2011. The program's coordinator for Gomba and Sembabule districts, Sarah Narwanga, reported significant benefits with over 1,000 households involved in various agricultural enterprises, including coffee growing and dairy farming.
We gave out inputs, goats, coffee, poultry, dairy cows, banana tissues also, but people here, they had nothing to eat. They had land, they had everything, but the knowledge of utilizing the land, it was hard for them. But I thank my farmers. Some of them are here. I thank you, my farmers. Abalimi bange mwebale nnyo okugoberera bye tukola.
Local leaders, including coffee farmer Mulika Nua Peterson and Chisozi A chairperson Lule John, praised the president for uplifting their communities through the poverty alleviation initiatives.
Thank you. He has thanked His Excellency the President. Before we started growing coffee, we were so bad off. But where we are now, since we started the project of coffee amongst us, we are going far. Where we are now, and where I am personally with my family, I'm not bad off economically. But because the last season, only in Elite Coffee, he got 50 bags of coffee with husks. Yes.
Enkalu dry.
Yes, the dry coffee with husks. 50 bags. When he does his calculation, in a year,
kakati wekitiibwa tulina luyimba lulala olutegeeza nti tuvudde we twali otutuusizaako at least ewali yadde.
Your Excellency, now it's a different story altogether. If you come, we cannot ask for those things that we asked for. We are a different story. We've been transformed, Your Excellency.
Njagala okutegeeza wekitiibwa abagenyi bano,
they are now singing a different song.
Okutegeeza ab'ekitiibwa abagenyi bano b'otuleetedde nti luli baasabanga obuwunga katusaba byuma bya mmwanyi twagala motoka zitambuza birime byaffe.
Lule condemned those attacking the president over the coffee bill, urging NRM MPs to educate the public on its intended benefits for the coffee sector.
Asinakuwa kibalo wekitiibwa president zikiriza mbulira ababaka bano nti abagamba nti oyina ettima ku mmwanyi balina ekizibu ku mitwe gyabwe.
Your Excellency, before I share the story, let me first address the members who are here. That those people who say that you have a bad heart, you are bad-hearted to the coffee growers and the coffee crop itself, they have a problem on their heads.
Wajjira wano mu mwaka gw'ekyenda nali mwana muto nga nkyasoma naye abantu babiri abayina emmwanyi ku kyalo kyange ekyekisozi. Owekitiibwa twakoze tuwa ne madamu Nalwanga nga tugezaako okumanya buli omu obunene bw'ekifo bw'ayina. Twafunye eka 295 ez'abataka b'ekisozi yokka.
President Yoweri Museveni assured the National Resistance Movement Parliamentary Caucus that since coming to power in 1986, his government has been working for the socio-economic transformation of Ugandans.
The Ugandan members of parliament know that from the 1960s, our movement has been working for the socio-economic transformation of Ugandan people.
The president explained that in order to achieve the desired socio-economic transformation, Ugandans need to get into the money economy through the 4 sectors of the economy, which include commercial agriculture, industries, manufacturing, services, and ICT.
Now, if you go into those, you definitely join the money economy, because part of the problem of Uganda here, I don't know about the other countries, but the majority of the people were outside the money economy. They were just working for eating, not working for eating and selling. So, with agriculture, in order to feed yourself and have something to sell, we have been educating them about commercial agriculture.
Museveni also addressed concerns over the politicization and misinformation surrounding government programs, particularly regarding the rationalization of the Uganda Coffee Development Authority.
This has been a big struggle because there are so many confusing messages. People don't get it easily. Like in this case, we insist, please separate intensive agriculture, where you go for the high value enterprises, from extensive agriculture, where you can get small per acre, but because you have done it on a big scale, you will end up getting good money.
Brian Tumwenebiaruhanga, UBC News.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Husbandry and Fisheries has trained inspectors, on fertilizers portfolio aimed at regenerating agriculture. This training was carried out by Yara and was aimed at imparting trainees with knowledge on import requirements, product registration, and general regulatory issues around fertilizers. A commercial manager at Yara Uganda, John Misach Rotik, explained that they used such opportunity to showcase their new products to the ministry.
We have around 100 demonstrations countrywide, which are basically centers for farmers to be able to adopt new knowledge, and as the saying goes, seeing is believing. So farmers are able to appreciate demonstrations which we have used Yara fertilizer, and be able for farmers to learn. We are also engaging government officials. Currently we have training ongoing for fertilizer inspectors. We want to partner with them to ensure that the quality of fertilizer in the markets is good. So part of these trainings is to sensitize government fertilizer inspectors on our Yara fertilizers, so that when they are out in the markets during their inspection process, they can differentiate between a fake fertilizer, a counterfeit, and the quality fertilizers from Yara. So that is the mandate they have as part of the regulatory, but also Yara, we are mandated to sensitize government on our fertilizers.
We look at the knowledge of the distributors and the users. There is limited knowledge among the users of the fertilizers. That's why we are trying our best to see to it that we create awareness about these fertilizers, and also provide knowledge on their right application in terms of the right type of fertilizer, the right time of applying, and the right source where to get the fertilizers from. Then also, when you come to, there is also another issue of knowing what is demanded in the soil.
That's all we had for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Do join me later on at 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. for more news coming your way in English. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha, and have a good afternoon.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Ninye pisi mbabazi cha mkongwire owabeshongoye rukunde gumeho nko kwempara ejiriho owakigambire naiza kuchehaka
pisi mbabazi cha mkongwire yakuletera concert yo mwaka rugogoma rukunde gumeho family day out concert. Abatuna bakuru mwena muganira Serena Hotel Kampala ebiri 10 byo 11 2024 shamwe ndazihamu ishuko kutahamu nebitware 5 emitware 10 hamwe na miliyoni 2 bari kwenda tables ashande cherisi babeshongozi batahibe mukafoda musara twina Habart hamwe nabandi banywani babenji munonga bihagirwa aba Pepsi Movit Vision Group UBC
National Water hamwe na Airtel Money
shangayo.